It's taken to the streets of Bushwick today, urging state lawmakers to pass new protections for renters living in unregulated apartments. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Corey Chambers.
And I'm Tamsin Fidel. With our calls come as rent prices just keep climbing. Ayanna Harry live in Bushwick with more on how they believe the state can offer some relief. Ayanna.
Tamsin and Corey, in just a few short weeks, state lawmakers will leave Albany and head back home to their districts for the summer. So today we saw tenants stepping up the pressure, saying they cannot wait for action as the city just crossed a new milestone, another record for high rents.
Levantan la mano and make some noise, you hear me? El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Step by step, they marched together. Longtime residents of Bushwick and community leaders saying they're tired of being priced out by rising rent.
There has to be some basic safeguards.
In New York City, rents have surged once again. A brand new report from brokerage Douglas Elliman found the average rent in Manhattan just hit another all-time high, $4,241 per month. And in Brooklyn, the median rent this April was 14.8% higher than last April.
It doesn't surprise me.
Sandy Nurse represents this community in the city council. She says concerns here over gentrification are real.
We're at a crisis. We're at a breaking point, and we need action now.
Tenants want this march to send a message all the way to Albany. They hope state lawmakers will pass the Good Cause Eviction Bill by the end of this legislative session. Time is running out.
They obviously don't feel the pressure.
For tenants who live in unregulated apartments, the Good Cause Eviction Bill would require their landlords to show justification for evicting them, like failing to pay rent. Rent increases would be limited too. The legislation does face opposition from groups like Small Property Owners of New York.
When all building expenses go up, rents need to rise to cover those expenses.
Thursday's rally stopped by the doorstep of Carmen Leon. After 26 years, she's now looking for a new apartment. Leon says her landlord wants to raise her rent by $800 a month.
$800. 1 year before, he had already increased my rent by $500.
Tamsin and Corey, earlier this week, the Senate Majority Leader said she does not expect the Good Cause eviction legislation to pass the way it's currently written by the end of the current legislative session. That session ends on June 8th. Reporting live from Bushwick, Brooklyn, Ayanna Harry, Pix 11 News.